Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is Falcons Friday Madness Night. I don't even know what to call this. This is just something we do every Friday, every other Friday, maybe. But this is for the fans. We got some people on with us today. We got Mr. Jumpman T up here.
Jumpman T, you hear me.
We have J Rock for life up in here. We got Jess K Styles on the mic. What's up, Jess K?
Hey, what's that? Full of that turkey and stuff, and so yeah.
Oh, I know all of y'all full. I know. I got a leftover plate. I ain't even ate yet. I'm finna enjoy like that when it's over with, and I'm finna, But I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. though. Everybody in the audience, I hope y'all. What's going on? Everybody, get on in here. I see y'all. What's going on? I see Mark 504, first one in the door.
Number one fan.
Number one
appreciate
fan.
you, Mark.
He get the first shot.
Travis Henry, what's up?
What's going on? I know these comments are delayed. What's good, people? What's good? How you doing, Falcons family?
What's
tonight?
Tonio,
Terra Audius.
What's good, Travis?
I almost got confused. I was like, wait a minute, ain't that the running back they used to play for the Buffalo Bills? And I looked like, nah, never mind.
All right, but yes, I want to hear about how they turkey went. How was it? How was it good? What y'all eat? What you eat? Did y'all bring me a plate? Y'all forgot all about Po Maggie, but that's all right. It's all right. I got my own plate though.
We know you
all
can
right.
Cook.
I know, right? Chef Meister.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let's go ahead, people. I'm glad y'all here tonight. Dirty Bird Nation. That's what's up. That's what's up.
World's
all right,
hard.
people.
Y'all scared? What's up, man?
So let's go ahead and get into what we want to talk about today. Tonight is just free for all. So please bring your questions, put them in the chat so we can answer them. But first, let's go ahead, since it's, we're full from this Thanksgiving. Let's talk about everybody's favorite Thanksgiving game in the NFL history. So it ain't got to be recent, but what is your most memorable game for Thanksgiving? And whoever wants to start it off, go ahead.
I'll start it off. I know some of y'all don't watch the full games. That's okay. We can even throw in moments, even if you haven't watched the full game. Moments, any Thanksgiving moments. But my favorite Thanksgiving football game will have to be the Texans versus the Lions, 2012. Andre Johnson versus Calvin Johnson.
Oh,
that one was very entertaining. I think Andre Johnson had about a buck, 188 yards. And then me and T was talking about, I think Calvin Johnson had that 1 yard catch in that game.
One-handed catch, yeah. He caught
one-handed catch. They were the Johnsons was cooking, man. So I think that's one of my favorite ones. The game came down to the wire. It was good.
T was talking about, I think Calvin Johnson. I'm sorry, I got my phone all extra loud.
You good? We good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a favorite game. I just enjoy watching the Cowboys lose every year on Thanksgiving. And they still continually put them on TV knowing that they're going to get the shit beat out of them. I don't know if Jerry Jones is not telling them to wait or not, but he just wants to be on there. And it proved yesterday they lost bad again. To Alex Smith.
Well, I think what about that is because this is military's team, honestly. Like, anybody ever been in the military? No, that's probably the game that you're going to watch. So they're going to always have to have that for Thursday. Why? But...
I'm good on that.
It's America's team.
Yeah,
they're my team.
They're not
so-called. Yeah, America's team. Yeah.
I'm about to say, you see the state of America now. You see why they're America's team.
And me personally, I don't have a favorite game because I'm always in the kitchen, unfortunately. So I'm always cooking. So I can't answer that one. You got something, K Styles?
I wouldn't say what my favorite game was, but I say my favorite moment. And I know y'all probably done seen all the memes and stuff online was that Randy Moss game.
Ooh.
3 receptions, 163 yards, and 3 touchdowns against the Dallas Cowboys.
I know that's what you're talking about.
I'm about to say, I'm gonna put the stat line up right quick so folks can look at this and see how real this was. Lord have mercy. If they haven't seen it, I want y'all check this stat line out.
Let me move that out comment.
You got to close. Yeah. God damn it! You gotta close that out too. Look at that stat line. because I think that was the year that the Cowboys had passed up on him. So that was kind of like a revenge game right there. It was like Randall Cunningham just throwing the ball deep. Like I said, every time you saw Randy, before he even took his first step, he doing this. Just give me the ball. This him right here.
That's the game Troy Aikman said he was in disbelief. He didn't know Randy Moss was elite like that. He caught a stop route and went 60 yards on him.
Oh my God! Don't remind me of that one. And he literally burnt everybody up the sideline. It was like, wow.
Just throw it up, man. Just throw it up.
That was an elite receiver, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Randy Moss was in his prime. I think his only bad year was with Oakland before they traded him to the Patriots.
Right.
He was elite, man. So
and
with the Vikings, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that was his rookie year too when he did that.
Yeah, that was his rookie year. The Thanksgiving game, I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Oh my God. But outside of that, my favorite game is whenever I got my plate in the kitchen. And it came on there.
I like that one. I was gonna say the same thing for Maggie too. She's like, yeah, that's my favorite play right there.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen, making sure we eat. That's my favorite game.
You sound like Lil B a little bit in there. Did you hear how you said that? In the kitchen?
They love my macaroni, especially K Styles.
Oh well, yeah. I'm a sucker for macaroni.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the best dishes, man. You gotta have a mac and cheese.
Exactly.
Yeah, and some people mess it up. Watch my language, but some people mess up a good pan of, or they'll get the, stove top stuff and then
they're trying to half do it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Get some of that runny macaroni and cheese.
And easy max.
look like you eating snot and paper towels and shit.
If I ever see that, I'm not eating Thanksgiving food ever again. So I'm thankful that I was able to have good Thanksgiving food every year because that's crazy.
And Anthony, we know it was tradition, but we're tired of seeing it though. So that's just what we're saying. We're tired of seeing it. They need to break this tradition and put somebody else on.
Yeah,
every Thursday.
How many beat down every year?
Question: How many Thanksgiving games Atlanta has? We've only had 4,
3 or 4, yeah. Detroit, and then 2 versus the Saints recently. 2 years back to back.
Yeah, man, they need to put some more people up in there.
Anybody.
Shoot, yeah, anybody. Something.
Anybody.
I would love for us to play on Thanksgiving, but I don't know because it may ruin some people's Thanksgiving.
No. Look, I'll be tailgating if we have a Thanksgiving game home, something like that. Oh yes.
Oh, that'll be crazy.
I'll be tailgating. Yeah. I'll be eating my turkey early and going right down to the tailgate.
Yeah, I know we did last year, right? But Julio didn't play, so that's probably why people didn't go.
Yeah. I was definitely deep in cooking that day. So
exactly.
But
I'm about to say Floyd Donnelly put up a good one too. He said, "Sweet potato pie."
What did y'all have, everybody? What y'all have? I want to hear some plates.
Well, I had mac and cheese, turkey.
Yep.
I had everything, man, except ham.
I did too. I take every now and then. You say you hate ham? Okay.
No, we just didn't have any. The store, they didn't have no small packs. I'm the one who eats ham in his house, so I had a sacrifice this year.
I don't really eat ham, but for Thanksgiving, I do eat ham. I mean, I just make an exception sometimes. I have to have my ham on Thanksgiving.
I got something for y'all. we had for the first time ever. I never done it, but we had a seafood broil for Thanksgiving. Still had the regular stuff, turkey and all that. We just added seafood to the mix.
Okay.
Crab legs, mussels, potatoes, shrimp.
Oh, that sounds good. Sometimes
Okay,
breaking that tradition.
Okay, somebody got some money over there talking about some seafood.
Hey, come on.
In the pandemic.
Seafood boil.
In the pandemic, that man got money over there.
Yes.
Look at his keyboard.
That's why I said I gotta get me a mixer up in here because he making me look bad.
Yeah, he made all of us look bad. I got my bathroom door right behind me, so yeah, I'm looking pretty bad.
Hey, K-Styles, what'd you do? You said, what's your light? I think when we were talking about my keyboard last time, you said, here's my light right here. I forgot what you did.
Oh, I'm talking about this right here. That's my light right now.
Yes, but I do see a comment, and it's pretty much going into what we was going to talk about next.
Let's get into it.
Todd Gurley ruled out for Sunday, as well as Julio, Hurts, and Dante. All of them are they didn't practice this week. So what are y'all thoughts on that, Mr. Gurley being out?
Well, I think it's maintenance. Because knowing him, man, he can't play all 16 games anymore. If we just being honest, and then we haven't been able to use him that much the past 2 or 3 games, so I figured something was approaching, and so hopefully we maintain him for another game, and then he comes back next week. But I was expecting this.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely been, the key maker a lot, and we gotta rely on other people, and he did get banged up pretty bad in that game.
They was tackling for his knees every time. That's how the Saints play dirty.
They play dirty, yeah. Exactly. That's why it's like. And did you see the video? Somebody tagged me in them eating turkey on the field and everything. They just make a mockery out of people. They just not a classy players or fan base. They're just a lot of time they're not classy. So
yeah.
It's okay. We'll be doing the same thing for them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I got a couple playoff memes for them.
Like I said, we'll see him again. But yeah, Todd Gurley being out, not a shocker. I mean, you running draw plays and powers in the A gap and stuff all day, getting him beat up like that. Eventually, he gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know he coming in already hurt. You know he's not the same guy. But yeah, I agree. I agree with y'all saying that's maintenance. Like I said, let Brian Hill and Olsen and Ito Smith see what these guys can do too.
About time. We need that anyway. We drafted Olsen 2 years ago. He hasn't even played like that. And he had 5 touchdowns last year to end the season.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We're not even using him. What's the point of having him? Come on, that's crazy, man. Dirk Cutter, you gotta do better than that, man. It's disappointing.
Yeah, and Gurley is breaking down, and he still want to play and everything. But yeah, you're right. I mean, everybody getting a little older and everything. Who should stop? Tell us why we should stop. Are you a Saints fan?
Stop what? Being honest?
He lied about all facts right here. I mean, yeah, he's at that point where, like we said, he can't go a full season. And that's why we limit him throughout each game. If anybody realizes that, we don't use him as every down. He's not an every down back anymore. That's why we swap him in and out with Hill. I wish the rotation would keep going. You know what I'm saying? We got Ito can still do what Ito does, minus, of course, the concussions that he has previously. And then Olsen, of course. So it's we should throw so many rotations in there with running backs. Everybody thinks that Brian Hill and Todd Gurley are the only backs that we got. Come on now. We got other running backs. You just got to use them. Put them somewhere. They fit. It's not like they're bad players. They fit somewhere in the offense somehow. Mm-hmm. Brian Hill can be your down runner. Ito Smith can be a dump off. Whatever. Even Ito Smith ran the ball pretty good when Devontae Freeman went down. And you got to mix it up. You got to spread. You got to spread it out. That's what kind of boosts up some of these players, especially when they don't get to play. You got to do something with those guys.
And I agree, Floyd, that he is trying to kill our backs, man. He's pretty much trying to kill everybody using, the same, going to the same folks all the time. He finna just kill the last little bit of hope that we have at this point because they don't want to use anybody else. Allison could be a mini Saquon, but we don't use him. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's a reach now. Like, come on, Olsen is not that fast as Saquon. Come on, man, that's crazy.
But I'm about to say too. I actually have an exclusive for this show tonight.
Oh
Lord. I probably showed this before, but I actually have an official script of the Farmer Friend playbook. Because I can't call him Dirk Cutter. I call him Farmer Friend. Here's his playbook.
Oh my God.
That's why our players is getting.
Oh, wait, does that say Maggie T?
That's what it looked like.
That's Maggie.
Is that Maggie?
It's Maggie T. It's close. That's a close one.
I'm about to say there, Margaret, you a time traveler then.
And then you still gonna use my government. That's right. That's all right, y'all.
You use my government all the time, so hey, that's payback.
That's okay.
Dang, shots fired.
The Aints are a very dirty team. That secondary is not a good secondary at all. They will get exposed in the playoffs and will lose the first playoff game because of that weak ass secondary. That's why I said, like, they can talk all that ish during the regular season, but what happens in postseason? Just all this. Oh, we got one, but when you got the opportunity to make it now, what is that ring doing for you, though? So that's just how I feel about it. Not a damn thing.
We call it the Katrina Super Bowl, though.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being honest.
I just want to address something to those Saints fans that's in here. Let me tell you something real quick. Sunday's game, and these are facts of what I'm about to say. Hill didn't do anything spectacular that made us go, wow.
That's a fact.
That was a regular game for Hill, whether Drew Brees played or not. That's a regular game, minus the yards, right? He got his rushing yards. He got his touchdown. That's a regular game for Hill, minus the yards. He would have gotten those if Brees was in the game. He didn't do anything special. It goes to your defense. That's where it got down to. He didn't do anything special. That's all it was, and that's all I gotta say about it. Hill did not do anything spectacular. Let's be real.
The defense held them for 3 quarters. I mean, that's on the offense to put up more points. The Saints are known for scoring over 30 points a game. They scored 24 points. We scored 9 points. Yeah. And when we got into the red zone, we did all Fugazi plays. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. And then the mismatch we had would have been Ito Smith being in the backfield throughout this game. Once you figured out you wasn't running the ball, I would have put Ito Smith in the game and ran screens, out routes, angle routes, all them routes, because Demario Davis was at the line of scrimmage the whole game.
Yes,
he didn't drop in no coverage. He literally waited until Cameron Jordan forced Matt Ryan to step up in the pocket, and he came and got a sack.
And I think that's how we got figured out, because I think going into this game, I think we had a good game plan for whatever it was. But I think we all got excited, or Cutter got excited when he saw the news that Lattimore wasn't playing. So I think he thought he could just air the ball out. No, bro, you got to run the ball. Running the ball takes pressure off the quarterback when we try to pass it. So if you're passing it continuously and putting pressure on Ryan and hoping he'll make a play and try to look for those big old dump balls, like deep, big plays, that's not gonna win you a game. So he just got real big headed and thinking that he can just pass all over this team because of their number one cornerback is hurt. You got to mix it up. There's no way how we lost that.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered though because Julio was out too, so it pretty much brought it back to regular. Without them having Lattimore, without them having Julio, it's back to being balanced. So if you don't use your other playmakers, you still SOL.
Yeah, that's true. But then I would have started running the ball. I don't care if they the number 1, number 2, number 3 top run defense. I would still pound that ball. They're gonna have to open up regardless. That's the whole point of like mixing it up. Like we were one dimensional throughout that second half, just passing the ball continuously, and it wasn't even like good plays. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? We should have brought pressure on a defensive line, because the more that we take what they give us, they'll respect us a lot more as far as as the game went on. Because that first quarter was pretty solid. I have nothing really bad to say about the first quarter, or the first half at least. But the second half, you could forget it. That shit was.
It's the story of our lives, you guys.
Hey, I'm about to say, I want to go back to the comment that was just on here. Christian Kroon said y'all need to replace Matt Ryan with Justin Fields. Now, I think my question would be to him is, like I said, I'm not gonna call you stupid or nothing for this comment, but my question would be is, are you gonna have the patience for Justin Fields if he don't win games right away? Because that's the thing. We could say we want these quarterbacks, but if you're not going to have, like, as a fan base, this fan base got no patience for nobody.
Exactly.
They wanted to get rid of Matt Ryan after that NFC Championship game in 2012. That was 4 years into his career. So are y'all going to give Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, whatever, if y'all get the quarterback y'all want, or y'all going to have the patience with them? Because if you don't,
we stuck.
And it's back to square one. So, like I said, we have to appreciate what he's done right now. Like that, everybody can't win a Super Bowl. If everybody can win a Super Bowl, there'll be 32 Super Bowl champions every year. You got to have the best team. That's what the Super Bowl is.
His answer is bring back a black quarterback. So is that your answer to it?
Bring back a. But my thing is, are you talking about a black quarterback? That you talking about a scrambler, or are you talking about a pocket quarterback? Because
scramblers, they cost. I hope you know that scramblers cost.
It's very costly now. Like I said, I understand. Like I said, this is hot. This is Atlanta. The black quarterback is like the popping thing here. Like I said, Michael Vick brought joy to people's lives watching him run, but he got hit a lot. And like I said, if the quarterback cannot hit all 9 routes accurately and on time, that quarterback that you want is going to be no good.
And they got to handle pressure like that too.
Look at Philadelphia, for example.
Yeah,
Carson Wentz.
Yep, Carson Wentz. Yep.
As I said, it comes down to a checks and balances. Like I said, if you're not gonna have patience for Matt Ryan, you're not gonna have patience for the next quarterback coming in, because any quarterback that got drafted after Michael Vick they were gonna be hated by the fans anyway. Black, white, Latino,
anything. Well, hold on, not real fans.
Not the real fans.
You talking about just Atlanta fans. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Like, we know football, so we're loyal to an extent. We know which players have made something with it. Like, Justin Fields is a nice QB, don't get me wrong. I think he'll be dope, but at the end of the day, he just threw 3 interceptions last week in the first half. I don't know if he watched that game, but he just threw 3 interceptions last week versus Indiana. Yeah, versus Indiana. But if we are able to get him, he's gonna sit for at least a year anyway, because we got to keep Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
We can't give him up. We can't. There's no, unless he takes a pay cut, which I doubt he does, because he hasn't shown he's going to do that.
Now, he's been pretty much done did that already, so I doubt he's going to restructure any of that. No time soon.
This guy right here said that's why we'll never win anything. People are not willing to change. But earlier he made a comment I think he was the same one that made a comment, said we ain't got the cap space to do anything. So you can't change if you ain't got no money.
I don't know what he means.
Yeah, he kind of offsetted that. So it's like,
yeah. So like I said, this franchise is tied to Matt Ryan until 2023.
For sure.
Hold on. Christian said Matt is ass. He had one good year. Are you even an Atlanta fan? That's my real good question.
I don't think so. I mean, if he is,
he's a Tom Brady fan.
He had one good year. Okay.
Oh, so my question is, what would be considered a good year to him? That's
another good question. Yeah. What would be the good year?
I'm guessing MVP, right? Is
of
MVP?
Course. Yeah, that's probably what he's gonna say. He said, "Gotta read, my guy."
And the beasts are almost amongst us. So the fact that Ryan gets blamed for everything is so annoying. When Ryan goes, we'll be worse than we are. He's the best Falcons quarterback in history. Deal with it. Farewell, fans. Flee.
And for the people who bring up Vic, like I'm one to tell you, I love Vic. I thought Vic was one of the best QBs to play. But at the end of the day, Vic cost us too. He got in trouble back to back after getting $100 million contract. What are we supposed to do with that? At the end of the day, if you're a QB, your job is to lead and to stay out of trouble. He didn't do that. He got another chance with the Eagles and did his thing. But at the end of the day, Michael Vick took us to the division championship. We got our ass kicked to the Eagles.
All the time.
We got our ass kicked. T.O. killed us. No, T.O. didn't even play that game. I'm tripping. It was just Westbrook, McNabb, and they just went and had a field day on us. But people ain't gonna bring that product.
Yeah, their defense shut us down.
And Matt, all the years Matt Ryan has played, he's only had 1 year we had a top 10 defense. Mm-hmm. And that was in 2017. So if we're gonna be realistic, let's point the blame to everybody. I understand he's the franchise QB and he's gonna get the most blame majority of the times, but come on. That defense has been horrendous plenty of years. You only know one DN in history, or two. You know Patrick Kearney and you know John Abraham. And we know Vic Beasley for that 1 year in 2016, but at the end of the day, it was pretty easy to get to the QB because we was up 20 points every game. All you got to do is go for the pass. You don't have to stop the run.
Let me see. Like I said, we can defend them all he want. At the end of the day, like I said, the people just don't want to say they hate him and they want him gone. That's really what it comes down to. That's it.
I think because he's not as flashy, as Michael Vick. They want that. They want to party and celebrate, and back when it was, back when Jamal Anderson had us hyped, and they want that. They want that. And Matt Ryan is just kind of basic, stick to the books type of quarterback. He just get in, do his job, and get off the field. You know what I'm saying? And people not giving him enough credit because they want him to, be tap dancing and making Atlanta happy. We just need a quarterback that that's exciting and doing this or he needs to be black and all that. But I mean, I'm all for a great quarterback. It don't matter what color he is. We just need a quarterback that we can depend on when our team is letting us down, when our coaching staff is letting us down, and he still doing what he need to do. This man don't miss nothing. He don't miss a game. You know what I'm saying? Like he is what we have. He could be sitting there not even reading playbooks and knowing shit. Not knocking somebody else, but you know what I'm saying?
It's like, what more do you want from this guy? Like we were just talking about, he doesn't get injured. He does not get injured. Vic got injured many times.
And we was all on our edge of our seats every year that Vic played because we didn't know whether he was gonna finish the whole year. Wow. The year on the Madden cover, we was hyped, ready to go. He got injured in the preseason. And we went downhill. That whole year, that shit was terrible. I couldn't watch. Yeah. I was depressed waking up every Sunday. At least with Matt Ryan, we know he's going to at least throw for 300 yards. He's going to have us in the game, and it's going to be up to the defense to make a stop.
Yeah, these fans want us to throw the kitchen sink and everything for a quarterback. But when the need is in defense, to be real.
Yeah,
it is.
It's been for a long time.
Right.
Secondary, all of that. Like, we got other needs other than – I agree with maybe we could get a quarterback to kind of groom eventually because, yes, Matt Ryan will decline, but don't expect them to come in and be Matt Ryan's replacement. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Anytime soon. Exactly. I mean, if we can get sometimes quarterbacks are like drafted low anyway. I mean, good quarterbacks. But do you think Justin Fields or any of these quarterbacks want to sit behind Matt Ryan? Let's just be real about that.
You go, like I said, and the thing about it is, if you draft these quarterbacks, like I said,
it's pretty much the same situation that was happening in Georgia. What happened?
Exactly.
So do you think he want to go through that again over here in on the Falcons team?
I think he's a Falcons fan though. Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence are Falcons fans. So if they was to come to the culture, I wouldn't be mad at that. Trust me. But
I wouldn't be mad.
We don't have the cap space or the draft picks to be able to go up number 1, number 3. Fields might be going top 5.
Exactly. So the only way that you will be able to get Fields or Lawrence and all them, you pretty much have to tell the Falcons to tank the rest of the season. Don't even play no more. But you have to remember, these guys have incentives in their clause that they have to hit to get certain bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
These players play for these bonuses.
That's definitely what they do. Are we going to talk about the Todd Gurley bonus? Because that's what happened versus the Lions. People ain't going to say that, but I'm going to say it. He got incentive in his contract. There's no way he didn't fall at the 3-yard line after he dropped that. After the guy fell off him, I would have just failed because he did it the year before.
Oh, hold on! Look at this comment right here. Ice Finesse said they thought Trubisky was better than Patrick Mahomes.
They did say that. They did say that.
And I saw someone ask about Gurley. Is his knees? You got, they was they was taking them knees out. That's what they were doing, man. So it's his knees. It's why he's missing Sunday's game.
I seen B put. I think Lawrence wouldn't mind sitting behind Ryan as long he isn't on the Jets.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Hey, my homie played for the Jets, man. We can't be doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? My homie played for them. He back getting his rocks off now. He's scoring touchdowns again. So we gonna see what's up. But they are 0-10. But damn, I don't know. I got a question for y'all. Who do y'all think was better at strong safety? Willie Moe, War Ready, or Keanu Neal?
Willie Moe or Keanu Neal?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
What
are we basing?
What are we basing that on?
What are we basing on? Okay, all right. Look, based on them being a strong safety, they're there to hit, make tackles, and guard the flats, guard the cover 3, all that. Who do you think is better? You want me to go first? I'll tell you who I think is better. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Are we just saying overall better strong safety?
Overall better strong safety.
I'll go first on this. I'll be honest with you. I think Willie Moe might have been a little bit better because he had the ball skills. See, Keanu is really a linebacker. See his problem is, like I said, Willie Moe wasn't really a great cover guy neither. But the thing about it is, he at least had the ball skills to get some picks. See, Keanu would knock your block off, but that's about it. Because, like I said, even the last year that Keanu Neal played, I don't think you remember in that playoff game against Philadelphia where he had the pick and it bounced off his knee. Like I said, he doesn't really have the ball skills like that. But
and that changed the whole momentum of the game, bro.
It sure did. And it put us right back where we was on week 1, the following season, at the 1-yard line. It came down to the 1-yard line.
Crazy.
Someone said Willie Moe. Will Moe.
Yeah, Willie Moe. I would say Will Moe always ready because as a safety, he wasn't like a crazy ball hog, but he knew exactly where the ball would be going at times. I think that's what kind of made Ricardo Allen a little bit better because, Ricardo Allen being the only one back there kind of like right now is kind of tough for him because now you got Keanu in the box. So you don't really have that other big, strong safety on the other side covering for you. So I think this is why they say Ricardo Allen is kind of getting exposed a little bit because we haven't really seen him fly all the way around like he was like a couple seasons ago.
Right. And then plus, I feel like his skill set is getting kind of old anyway because he is a step slower now.
Yeah. It's from the two injuries. Those two injuries.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is he didn't really have range like that even coming out of college.
Nah, he played
corner. He didn't have the range.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, he was a corner.
He just had good instincts. He was always around the ball back then, and that's why they drafted Casey too, because Casey was always around the ball. Like they're not fast, but they know how to get to the ball when it's time. The reason why Ricardo isn't doing too good right now is because they're putting too much emphasis in him. You know what I mean? Like they're expecting too much of Ricardo Allen back there.
Right.
Like, that's why it felt like he's the only one back there.
Yeah, we can run 2-man under. We can run cover 2 more. We don't have to just have it to where it's cover 3 or, it's just one safety back there. I used to always think that's stupid because, like, if you run two fly routes in the middle, 2 seams, he got to pick one. Who you going to pick? And that happened with us versus the Bengals a couple years ago. They kept running seam routes and was killing DeMonte Casey. And I'm like, bro, you can't do that. You have to switch it up. But me personally, I'm going Willie Moe too because Willie Moe laid the hammer. He got the defense turned. He got the offense turned. And he was there in crazy times. Like, Willie Moe always showed up when the game was on the line to make a play. We don't really see that with Keanu like that. We might see Keanu make plays in the beginning of the game, but it's something about him to where he don't make plays in that fourth quarter. I don't know what it is, but he just always gets abused in that fourth quarter. And Willie Moe, he didn't play that. People were scared of Willie Moe altogether.
He probably run out of gas by that fourth quarter.
Maybe it's that. And that's why we should have 2 safeties, on the roster if we're gonna do that. I thought we were gonna give Jalen a little bit more go, but he had a concussion with the Packers, and we ain't seen him since.
Right.
And I wanted to go back to a comment earlier that Tim Buckner. I didn't want to skip his because he did definitely say quite a bit here. But as far as Ryan, it's a paradigm that circulates. Ryan is a victim of vanilla, predictable offense that he is clearly not comfortable in, that he clearly doesn't have confidence in, which puts pressure on a mediocre defense with vanilla schemes, which puts more pressure on the predictable offense, etc. And he is still putting up numbers minus the last game in the top 5 in the NFL.
Yeah, he's 3 in passing. He's 3rd in passing. He would have been first if he did something versus the Saints, but he didn't.
Yep. So. Right. Yeah, man. Them route combinations was terrible, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was like I said, if you see, because basically what the Saints did, the Saints ran the same exact game plan that Seattle ran in week 1. It was the same exact game plan. Where they was going to take their best safety and blitz the hell out of them on the weaker tackle of the 2. Because they blitzed the hell out of McGarrity's side. That's why all them sacks came. All them sacks came from the right side. So Farmer Frank since I got to do it again.
Put it back up
there. That's going to put Farmer Friend in the powder toast moment of the day.
Oh, Lord.
I got to do
it. The powder toast is back.
It's back. It's back. Like I said. And this is the first 2. This is the first time somebody got it multiple times in one season. So, yeah, Dirk Cutter. Yeah, like I said, if you saw them blitzes coming, and that's where we blame Raheem Morris too, because as the overseer of the whole coaching staff and the whole team, you should have told them guys, okay, these guys is blitzing the hell out of us. We need to quicken the game up. We need to get the ball out of his hand real quick. That's why I said Todd Gurley and Brian Hill should have had at least 10 catches combined together. Because
Todd Gurley didn't even play that much second half.
That's what I'm saying.
That's so crazy.
The running back should have been catching passes because that is exactly where they would have got exposed. That's where the Saints defense would have got exposed.
Yeah, and we should have made Malcolm Jenkins come down to the box to guard people because if you watch the Saints, They put Malcolm Jenkins in the backfield. They put him everywhere. He guards, tight ends, backs, all type of stuff. He literally stayed in 2-man under the whole game. I have never seen nobody do that with Malcolm Jenkins.
Right.
They don't do that with him.
We have a question. Do y'all think we should have kept Coleman and traded Freeman sooner?
Hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would have been tough because Freeman was always hurt, so it would be hard to trade him.
We could trade him right in 2016.
Oh, or you talking about before Freeman got the contract extension? If you talking about before Freeman got the contract extension, I definitely would have.
Yeah.
Only because in the playoffs, in the Super Bowl year, and the following year, Coleman was playing good in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Freeman was not. Freeman's problem was he tried to jump cut everything. He tried to run everybody over, and that's how he kept getting himself hurt.
Losing yards every time. He lost 5 yards.
Shuffles that he do. He needs to just hit the hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Coleman did. Coleman hit the hole.
But Coleman was injury prone too, though.
That's the thing. They both were. Yeah. But the thing is, would you rather have an injured player that's going to hit the hole and give you some positive yards, or would you rather have an injury-prone player that's susceptible of losing yardage?
That's Tevin all day.
Yeah, because I remember it was a bunch of times that like we even tossed it on the outside for Tevin. I'm like, why we don't do that for Gurley like back then? You see how crazy Tevin turns up that corner. You know, I think Tevin was like low-key explosive, like very low-key explosive.
4.3, 4.4.
He was a long strider.
Mm-hmm.
2 steps, 10 yards down the field.
Coleman used to get hawked too, though. I used to hate that. When he'll get a 50 or 60-yard gain, he'll get hawked. Why did that used to happen? It's like he'd slow down or something. I did not like that.
He was too worried because remember his first year he had the fumbling problems, so he was too worried about getting the ball punched up from behind him. So that's why he would normally slow down, and take the ball.
Yeah,
that's
you're
why
right.
that happened.
You're right about that.
But we say Utah Sports, what's going on? That's Juju on the beat.
What's
Juju
good?
on the beat. And I want to get into our next one right here, people. Well, you can finish up what you had to say, but we want to get to this one next.
Oh no! I was gonna give one shout out to the lady right here.
Yo, lady.
My wife, yeah, that's her. He said the wife could get. He said the fans could get another Joey Harrington, and then would be crying that they want Matt Ryan. Hey,
appreciate you for that one.
We can get an Al Bundy.
That speaks volumes.
Hey, I don't know if y'all remember the longest yard. They could have got. Like I said, they'll be looking for Brucey.
Oh no!
Oh no! Hey, let's get back to the car. Let's get back to what you was about to say, because I'll be cracking jokes all day here.
I gotta
Grady Jarrett. Back to Grady Jarrett. Me personally, it's weird because Grady is he's an exceptional player. 6 feet. He was good at Clemson, came out, got him late in the draft, and he's shown levels, you know what I mean? But it's something about him after that third quarter when he keeps getting hit on with the 2 and 3 team blocks. Like, you know how Aaron Donald is, where he gets stronger at the end of the game. Like he starts to make his plays at the end of the game as well. Grady just doesn't do that for some odd reason. Like it's like he gets too tired and then he needs plays out third, fourth quarter. Like we gotta have somebody else with him so that way he doesn't feel all that pressure from the offensive line, because that's who they're scheming to block him every time. That's who they're scheming to block. Like Fowler hasn't showed up. Tag, of course, didn't show up. We can't even talk about him no more. Forget that guy. But we need Marlon Davis.
We can talk about him next, though. I want to talk about that because K Styles posted something, and I was like, bruh.
Yeah. They need a play call. They want to know our scheme. But that's all. They'll let him.
That's all it is.
They'll let him watch this week. But we need that second round pick who we got from Auburn to show up. He got out because of COVID. He wasn't practicing that much. I don't think he likes to practice in all honesty, because them 300-pounders, they don't really like practicing like that. So we need him to step up towards this end of this game, because Grady can't do it all, man. And we can't keep sending linebackers every time to help the pass rush. We just can't do that. Because then the middle of the field gonna be open. We can't do nothing about that. So we gotta pick something, man. And I'm tired of our first round picks on D ends going to waste. I'm tired of it. We need to draft a first round D tackle instead, because we are not good at drafting D ends.
Who is this Bonanza or dude? Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. Never mind. I was gonna address it, but it's like you just keep talking about this Super Bowl, Matt Ryan. Like, what can we do now, man? Matt Ryan is our quarterback. What more do you want? I mean, we're not gonna get rid of him, so you can continue to talk about that. We're gonna be mediocre with Matt Ryan or whatever, but you're ignoring the fact that what we need on the Falcons franchise, that's what we need right about now. I mean, Matt Ryan is not the issue here. That's just me. If you don't like it, oh well. But talking about this 28-3 Super Bowl, that was then. What about now?
28-3 has to do with defense, though. That has nothing to do with the offense. If you score the Super Bowl, you good.
Hey, look, I'm about to say, I'll ask him this question. So you tell me you would rather have Phillip Rivers? That's why I asked him that. Would he rather have Phillip Rivers? Because
he throws a lot of interceptions.
I mean, but like what a lot of people would say, they'll take Phillip Rivers over Matt Ryan.
Who said that?
Oh, trust me, I see it all up and down social media and all timelines and everything. But
that's hate. That's hate.
But I was about to say we kind of getting off the Grady Jarrett subject here. We gotta get back on that right there.
Yeah, I just thought we keep talking.
We can adjust that later. We can adjust to that later.
Mm-hmm.
But no, definitely Grady is the only one that's out there that's giving it 110%. So I can see how he can get burnt out in the second half, because he didn't have Foul out there. That's normally our somewhat decent average pass rusher that can tag along with him. But if it's just him out there, he's going to get double teamed and burnt out. So I expected sometimes for him to be the way he is, not showing up in the second half, because he puts too much effort. So he'll do good in the first half, but it's just like, once again, our offense sometimes put our defense at bad spots, and they out there on the field too long.
That was this Sunday.
Yeah. Like I said, I agree with everybody what y'all said. I'm gonna shout out Mean Red Machine 8 for this one. He talking about how he relates to us. Hey man, we do it for everybody that's tuning in tonight, man.
Definitely.
I mean, unpopular opinions and all, we come in here and we just, and you know what, for the folks that be like, y'all think y'all, it's some people that be getting mad. Y'all supposed to be experts. I was going to address that too. We've never said we are experts at anything. We are Falcons fans for a long time. So it's opinion. It's and as well as it's facts. But what we say is what.
It's our factual opinions, goddammit.
There you go. So ain't nobody paying me for this information. So I appreciate y'all holding what we say so dear, but we never said we was experts in this thing. This is just what we feel may work. Some people may not agree with it. It's all cool, but that's why we open it up to you fans. If y'all want to voice your opinions, that's cool. But it's people getting really upset that y'all said this week and then it didn't happen that week. Like. Well, that's what we expected, but we don't know what kind of Falcons team we get in each and every Sunday, to be honest.
Hey, I'm about to say, if we was good like that, boy, we'd have won the lottery every time it came out.
But hey, K-Styles, question though. Like, first of all, we just fans that was willing to turn on the camera. We wasn't scared to be on TV. That's it. But secondly, are we being realistic? Most of the stuff that we said, as far as game plans and breakdowns, they go away from and we lose. So what does that mean? Does that mean we're correct? Because when we say these key points, we usually win off that.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I said, that comes from the information that we get and how this team is built and what's the strength and weaknesses. Because at the end of the day, your biggest tool that you have, especially as a football fan, is your eyes. Your eyes is your best tool.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Hey, they don't need to stop with that. Go, hold on.
I did it. It was like, ooh,
goddamn.
All up in the camera.
Exactly. I don't need to be up in the camera like that, but I might have some nose hairs they don't need to see.
But that's what I'm saying, though, y'all. We appreciate y'all, value everything that we say, but you know, at the end of the day, we're fans just like you guys. Like he said, we just bold enough to get on camera and to say it. I mean, opposing fans and all in the comments, you know, y'all look like idiots. But hey, I like doing this. I love that the fact that we are broadcasting to so many fans and people enjoy what we do. So I'm going to keep getting on here and saying, if we wrong, we wrong. Oh, well, we do come on after the show and eat our crow. We definitely do.
Hey, look, I'm about to say I may be an idiot compared to what these folks might think I'm an idiot, but at least I'm on camera talking my shit. I put a face behind my words. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey, you can't predict nothing out here. But we got to get back to this Grady Jarrett question because I didn't answer yet.
Go ahead. All
right. Okay. So, yeah, basically he gets tired in the second half. Like you said something about Aaron Donald, how he gets stronger. Do you see how Aaron Donald was built? He is a cyborg. But at the end of the day, the defensive line, it don't matter. Like I said, you can have one major pass rusher, but the thing is your whole defensive line has to work well as a unit. Because Dante Fowler, everybody was so happy to get him, but he didn't really get sacks the first couple games. Now everybody wanted him gone. So that's the question that I have with some of the Falcon fans is, do you have the patience for players to fit in and gel in with the system? Because at the end of the day, you need a cleanup guy on that defensive line.
And that's DQ's, man, if we being honest.
Right.
Fowler was some DQ, but I think next year Fowler will be better.
Right. And we talk about Aaron Donald as well. And Drew made a good point too. And I saw what he said earlier. Michael Brockers helped alleviate some of that pressure off of Aaron Donald. You have to remember when Aaron Donald had that 20-sack season, he had Dante Fowler, Robert Quinn, and then Dominican Sue.
Yeah.
So, like I said, your defensive line, all 4 spots, 3 spots, based on what defense you play in, must work well together. Like I said, Grady Jarrett gets worn down because they double teaming him and triple teaming him, and can't nobody else get past us. I mean, when the last time Steven Means actually played a meaningful game?
That Joker, he the reason Hill was able to get up that pass to Sanders. He's sitting there jogging to him. He supposed to dive at the QB.
Right. They playing Jacob Tatui Merritt. Hey, I got his name right for the first time.
Hey.
Yeah. But they playing him at defensive end. He's not really getting pressure like that. You got Charles Harris, he's getting some type of pressure, but it's not consistent.
It's not consistent. That's right.
And Allen Bailey, he's not getting pressure neither. So, like you said, the game plan for Grady Jarrett is double team him, make him work for it. Let's let the other guys beat him. If they can't beat us, we're going to have an easy game. That's why the Falcons are blitzing so many linebackers and safeties now, because their front four can't get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do a better job as the unit, man. Whoever is dealing with the defensive line, it don't look like he doing pressure sacks. He ain't doing drills for the whole unit. It's like he's only practicing one person. It's like only Grady Jarrett's the one getting all the work. I don't be seeing Fowler because he ain't practicing enough either. Them DNs ain't practicing enough. Tack was never practicing, so we can't expect our D line to be excellent if they don't even them jokers don't even come to practice. Practice make perfect. This ain't basketball, baby. You gotta actually pay attention.
And you said something right there, honestly, because some of these veterans think they don't need to practice and come to training camp or none of that type of stuff. No, boo-boo. You need to be on the field as well as everybody else up in here, because
unless you Julio. That's the one person. Julio, Calvin Johnson. I'm not. If you ain't them two type people, don't ask me about you skipping practices. I don't want to hear that. But how do we feel about Julio, man? Because it seems like when this hamstring keeps coming back, I've never seen it happen like this, to where it happens once and then happen again later on the season.
But that also comes down to what you just said.
Right.
You say he doesn't have to practice. So you gotta realize Julio really doesn't practice.
Never.
He doesn't.
That's why all these injuries keep coming up every few games with him. Like I said, he is one of the ultimate playmakers of the NFL right now. But the reason why he gets hurt so much is, like I said, he doesn't really practice that often. And
anybody knows an injury, especially a lingering injury, if you don't, especially when muscles and bones get kind of stiff, you gotta, I don't know what is he doing at home, but you gotta, continue to keep that moving, and you just can't sit on it either.
After 10 days rest.
Yeah, he be at home, be trying to listen to the Migos albums and shit. That's the point and stuff. But
right, I feel like that's what they were doing. I feel like that's what they were doing with Gurley too. Like I heard Gurley never practiced on Fridays.
Nah, but that's really just walkthroughs on Friday.
Right.
They don't hit no more anyway in practice.
Exactly.
So it's just like, when is Todd Gurley even testing his knee out for real if they just tapping him? Sometimes you can worry if somebody coming at your knees and the Saints don't play. They ain't gonna tackle you high like that. So if you're not used to people coming at your knees and dodging them and getting off them, you're gonna be kind of scarce.
Nobody is criticizing Julio.
What?
Yeah, so this man is really criticizing Julio. Nobody said we criticize Julio.
There is a difference between criticizing somebody and bashing them. You, like I said, you criticize somebody because you see something that they could be better at. Now, if we just straight bashing him, then that's a whole nother story, because I'll be looking like a damn idiot right now bashing him, because Julio only played % of the snaps on a game on a weekly basis, but he's such a dynamic playmaker, you can't damn tell. So you really don't get the full Julio experience, because you have to remember Julio's been injury prone since college. He had that busted up foot since Alabama.
And still ran a 4.3.
Yep.
Ran a 4.3 with a broken foot. Yeah. We ain't gonna say nothing else about that.
Hey, I think the most snaps Julio had was versus the Panthers when Calvin really went out, because he had to. But
he had no choice.
He's usually known for catching the pass, going sit down. Catching the pass, go sit down. Catching the pass, go sit down. Third downs, key possessions. Like that's how they've been using Julio. Apparently, that's how they use Todd Gurley too. I don't know who made the system, but this is crazy. Because Kyle Shanahan used Julio every play.
In the slot, all that.
We don't even put Julio in the slot like that no more.
I got a comment for y'all too. This is the beast among us. This is what he said, and I think we've addressed this before. Said, how could Louis Riddick, a commentator, help us as a GM? I've been seeing people say we should sign him or Dungy as GM. Dungy makes sense though.
Louis Riddick has been a GM before though.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah. So
he was the reason for the Philadelphia Eagle Dream Team. You remember how bad of a disaster that was.
Yeah.
And the only good thing he did in Washington was draft Sean Taylor. That was it.
I think they just so used to seeing him on TV, because he does do pretty good as a commentator, but that doesn't mean he's known for making key decisions. Exactly. I would take Tony Dungy though, but I don't think Dungy is planning to come out of retirement.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Exactly.
Dungy's dope. I think he would be a game changer for us because he knows how to pick players, and I think he'll be able to pick a good coach as well. But Raheem Morris, I'll see you later, pimpin'.
Someone said make Mike Vick the quarterback coach.
I was just about to get to that.
Mike Vick didn't even learn how to read the defensive coverages until he got with Philadelphia. After prison. He learned after prison. Y'all gotta chill this Michael Vick stuff. Like, I love Vick, I ain't gonna lie to you. But he didn't know how to read a playbook. This is like Nick Cannon in Drumline.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta chill with that, bro. Y'all gotta chill with that. If the first read wasn't open, he was a run every time. Watch the film. You probably can't no more. You can't watch that film nowadays. But if you go to YouTube, you can watch some Falcons film, watch Michael Vick, and you'll see. If the first read wasn't open, it was a wrap. He's running.
Exactly.
Yep.
At least with Matt Ryan, we know he gonna be able to see the fourth or fifth if the line keeps him up. He gonna see all the reads. We know that for a fact.
Casual Matt says the whole coaching staff gotta go. Yeah.
Hey.
If it is the man himself.
Hey. And head honcho.
What's up? Man,
I know you ain't coming here with the snake dance already, bro.
I had W's, man. I was out here. I was representing for the Falcons on the west side. Spotlight. Let me get this right. Spotlight Raiders Talk. Those guys had me on the show, man. I appreciate everybody who's on the west side, on the west coast, man, who tune in for us, man. Like I truly appreciate you guys for not only just tuning in to the Falcons, man, but like you guys are on the west coast. Like you guys actually, you have to go through a lot of stuff just to watch us. So I truly appreciate it, man. So what the hell y'all talking about now? Let's talk some football, man.
Hey, look here. I was about to put the Falcons coaching staff at the end of the season. I was about to put their picture up.
Let's see,
man.
Happy. Joy.
Oh man,
Happy.
Oh man.
Y'all crazy.
I had to do it. Oh Lord.
Y'all got me in here dying, bro.
They over here trying to recruit quarterback coaches by the name of Michael Vick. How do you feel about that, Mike?
No. Hey, I got to get my Dikembe, man. I got to get that. As a matter of fact, I got to get my Dikembe. No. We're not doing that. No. I need to find me a Dikembe soundbite too. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the video that said Dikembe. No. I gotta get that.
Find the picture.
We're not doing that. We're not having that.
Sorry, but that Dikembe Mutombo commercial was funny as hell though. No. No. But what you think about that comment, Mike?
What?
No, the one No, she was talking about the Michael Vick quarterback coach question.
Hey man, look, I love Michael Vick. All right, I really do. I truly love him. All right, I love him like a brother. All right, but some of y'all love for Michael Vick kind of questionable, man. I don't know if y'all in love with the guy or you are in love with him. Right? Let me know what's special about Michael Vick.
Hold on, I got the picture.
I don't get it.
I got a picture. This is how they look for Michael Vick.
Oh man.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Spotlight Raiders Talk. We couldn't watch it, because we sitting here doing it. So I'm saying thank you for having Mike on. We'll definitely to everybody go follow them on YouTube. Give them subscribe as well. We appreciate y'all having Matt Mike on, as well as we'll go ahead and rewatch that episode. You know, we appreciate y'all, but go ahead, y'all. If you Raider fans in the audience, go ahead and give them a subscribe as well.
Absolutely,
appreciate you, fam.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be definitely
great guys. I appreciate it.
Hold on, Mike. What they were talking about for Sunday?
Oh yeah, what was yeah? They feel like they're gonna win.
Oh no, I told them that I expect us to lose.
Oh, word?
I just have absolutely no confidence in Dirk Cutter.
Yeah,
zero.
You absolutely right. Yeah,
confidence after that bullshit we saw.
Oh,
I have zero confidence in our team right now. Zero.
Hey,
we scored 9. We scored 9 freaking points. You know what I mean? We could not score a touchdown.
Yeah.
And we think we're gonna go out like
we are field goal shot.
Having a hell of a year.
We are field goal shot.
Look, Mike. Hey, Mike. I showed them earlier, but this is gonna be the game plan for This is the Dirk Cutter game plan for the Raiders game. This is game plan right there.
Hey, Mike. Look. That joint say Maggie T. The Maggie T play.
Hey. Oh man.
I told you she's a time traveler.
Yo,
she got her own playbook.
Yo, that's crazy.
Is that like the old school Madden? Let's
get more Super Bowl for the Super Nintendo.
Oh man, yo. So Mike, you ain't got no faith in us, man. You know we usually show up for teams
I have
like that.
faith in the players.
I don't either. To be real,
I have zero faith
I don't have
in
faith in the
this
coaching
coaching
staff.
I love the players.
Gotcha.
I love the players, but this coaching staff just zero. Like these dudes literally like blame everybody except for themselves. I have zero confidence in none. I know Matt Ryan and Julio, they're gonna do their thing. Calvin Ridley, they're gonna do their thing, but like outside of that, defensively, they played well. They played well. But when you have the offense, you know, that is essentially stagnant the whole freaking time, what the hell is there to be like happy about? Let's just be real. I'll be happy if we score 20 points. You know what I'm saying? I gave the final score. I thought it would be 30-20 Raiders, and that's just my honest opinion. I saw this past game against Saints, we didn't score a touchdown. Oakland Raiders, that's Oakland, but Las Vegas Raiders, they're a very good team.
Yeah,
a very good team. So I'm just gonna be real, man. I got no confidence in this coaching staff. John Gruden has put up a very good team. He's put up a very good team, and they are playing well. So I gotta respect that.
I want to shout out Exo Sounds. He's a Raiders fan that basically he's appreciating
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. I definitely do. Saints take notes because they seem a little bit more classy in it, and you would expect that out of them because
you know that's
they get
crazy that you said that. Raider Nation open, they welcomed me with open arms. Like seriously, they did. Like I came on the show, man. I didn't get no freaking hate whatsoever. And you come on here, man. The first thing. The ain't fam, that's the first thing they coming in. Oh, y'all suck, you suck, they suck. Like, bro, the Raider Nation, everybody say they classless, but they show me more love than y'all. The A's do it. Like, y'all really are a piece of crap organization. The organization and the fan, y'all a piece of crap.
I ain't gonna lie though, you know that our coaching staff usually does better versus teams that don't know us. Like when we play teams that's not used to playing us on a regular basis, we do better. For some odd reason, I don't know why that doesn't make any sense, because if you know a team, you should be able to kill them because you know everything they're gonna do, but they don't have that in them. So I'm predicting that it's gonna be a good game. I'm just wondering if we're gonna get a turnover on defense to seal it, because the offense ain't gonna end the game. The defense will have to end the game again if we are up.
How do y'all feel about Gruden's comments about us. He said we're the best 3-7 team. He was like, we shouldn't be. Well, we all know we shouldn't be where we at right now. But I don't know if you guys caught that interview. He was like, we're the best 3-7 team.
Oh, it's true.
I think that was
damn
mind
true.
games right
All right,
Yeah.
I gotta get that.
I ain't even
Hey
gonna lie.
man,
That's mind.
it's true.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
It's
Like
true,
I said,
man.
we shouldn't.
Like you look at.
We shouldn't be where we at. Let's be real. But like you said, it comes down to 3 or 4 plays in these games that the coaching has not came through for us.
Yep.
We lost a game on an onside kick where we could have recovered the ball.
That's the
That sums up the whole season right there.
That's crazy, bro. I still don't believe that happened. I actually watched that game last week.
Bro, I was preparing a show to win, and in the midst of me watching it, go back and look at that game. Like, go back and look at that live, and you saw I was literally, me and Maggie and I, we were the first ones in. I think Kevin was there too. But we were the first ones there, and we started the show cussing like crazy. Like, I can't believe these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Straight
I know
up.
I was cussing on that Cowboys loss. I definitely came in there blazing like, ooh, let me get my words together because I sure was at mother boop, beep, 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 beep.
Off of 3 turnovers. We had 3 forced fumbles in that game. When have you ever seen our team have that many turnovers and don't win a game? I've never seen that.
That's when y'all thought we couldn't lose in any other way. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I see 2 comments there like that.
Yeah, I also was drinking that day too, so I was like, I was already on one and drinking. So yeah, I probably was pissed off about 10 times that night. I really was. I was like, Lou, let me get it.
Man, I was heated, blazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was embarrassing. That was truly embarrassing.
That was
On
bad.
national TV. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know what's crazy? The next week we did the exact same shit. And guess who was the commentator for that game? The Saints legend, the bounty hunter killer, Jonathan Vilma. I can't stand when they do it like that, bro. Why is he even commentating on any of our games?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, history shows if you do it once, it'll happen again. What?
Oh my god.
That person.
So I said the Aints fans should get the toast, man.
We're gonna save that for the next game. We're gonna save it for the next Saints game. We're not gonna throw all our ammunition on one show. Cause you want to leave. Cause like I said, they're already gonna be up high off the win. Cause they already talking about the we ain't shit, the 28-3. Like I said, I got something for that 28-3. If I have to bring them legal work out one more time.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that one more
Show
time.
them the
Show them the papers.
Hold on. Y'all go ahead and talk. Let me go ahead and load this thing down.
Courts
I
in
got
session.
my computer.
Courts in session.
Exactly.
Hey, the legal papers. These dudes actually, come on, man.
You can't get no worse than that, bro. What they do.
Now, I do want to, once he get these papers up, I do want to go into what I expect for the rest of the season, though. Like, I want to get into those questions. This is open for the fans, too. Everybody, I want to know, what are your predictions for the remainder of the season? Do we win anymore? Do we just need to let it go? What do you guys think? As well as, who do we need to target and what we need to target? I know everybody else gonna say quarterback, but seriously, let's think about the Falcons' need. Fans, who do y'all? What positions do y'all see that we need coming into this draft and everything else? Because You know, you got to be realistic. We not, you know, Matt Ryan ain't going nowhere. So let's think about what we need to be doing in this draft. What, you know, what would make the Falcons fans satisfied at this point?
Hey, y'all say y'all want me to show them the paperwork one more time?
Go ahead. Show that paper.
Court's in session.
Court's in session. Court's in session. All right.
That man said court in session. Oh man,
Here we go.
That man said court in session.
Bro, they literally had a GoFundMe for this thing too.
Oh man.
Hey man.
Here you go. There you go. Look. Simon Law Office. Now look who signed it. Look. Clay Simon from Simon Law Office's representative.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let's read the first paragraph. It says, please be advised that we have been asked to investigate any and all potential causes of action that may exist against the NFL and the NFL Referees Association. It says, your officiating crew involved multiple offensive committed by a Los Angeles Ram player, Dickel Roby Coleman, within the last 2 minutes of the game, materially affected the outcome of the game. So
which is a lie.
Committed pass interference, initiated health contact, and face guarded the Saints receiver. Anyone with eyes and a novice to the rules of the game witnessed the obvious pass interference call, such and such and such. Yeah.
Yeah, they were serious.
Hey, K Styles. K Styles.
Yo.
Did Drew Brees throw an interception at the end of that game, or am I tripping?
No, he threw an interception all the time.
That's what I thought. I thought he did.
You didn't have to go there. You didn't have to bring that up. You didn't have to go through. You didn't have to.
Man.
Come on,
hey,
man. Come on, man.
But like I said, the only thing I have to say is all you have to do is go to change.org, type in New Orleans Saints petition, and you'll see what we're talking about.
They better out here calling like they up here.
To interception.
He said they're desperate. Hey, every time you say 28-3, I'm bringing them paperworks out.
No, he was talking about them ain'ts. That's what he talking about. Them ain'ts with they petition.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, they are desperate. Because I'm about to say, you only won one Super Bowl. It ain't like you got 4 or 5 of them.
Exactly.
So you gotta remember that.
Hey, I was gonna say if them papers are not enough, you might need to show them the big old photo shoot from the season before or what happened.
Oh, you talking about
Fly like an eagle.
Oh no. He ain't say that song.
Yo,
they lost a year after that too. They lost 3 years straight.
But we gotta say that for the next game. Like I said, we getting off a topic here again.
Someone did answer my question though. The Falcons will be competitive the rest of the season, but may only win the Chargers game. The Falcons need to focus on the offensive and defensive lines in the draft, and then cornerback and safety.
We don't got that many first round picks.
I don't agree. I totally disagree.
Yeah.
Offensive line is fine. Offensive line is absolutely fine. The concepts are absolute infinity crap. I've done the film work. That shit is garbage. Those route concepts are garbage. Okay? I'm telling you guys from what I know, what I've seen. Those route combinations, those route concepts, what Dirk Cutter was doing was absolute trash. The offensive line is fine. If you can have Harvey Dahl, a guy who wasn't even drafted, and he come in and be a very good offensive lineman. I mean, like what was the right tackle? Ryan Schrader. Schrader, he wasn't drafted. These are guys who aren't drafted, and they end up being great offensive linemen in the league. And they play well. Why is that? Great coaching, great concepts, using the guys to their strengths. The Falcons are absolute garbage when you look at it. They are absolute trash at maximizing talent. That's it. That's all. This really the issue with the Falcons: maximizing players' talent. That's what you need to do as a coach. Put in position to succeed. And the Falcons, how the hell do you tell them to look at a damn onside kick? What the hell kind of? How are you as a coach to tell them? Oh, don't touch the ball. He could have told them, nobody move. How do you do that?
Ain't called a timeout. Ain't called a timeout. He called a timeout for them not to touch the football.
Not to touch the ball.
I think kind of going forward, honestly, I think because we haven't had an answer on this. When Julio Jones gets out the game, some reason like our minds just go blank. We can't do nothing when he's not on the field. I think going forward, we need to think of a game plan on how we can play better without Julio Jones because we ain't got no answer at all for it. None.
Well, they do have an answer, and it's called Dirt Cutter. The answer is get rid of Dirt Cutter. When Julio is out, get rid of Dirt Cutter. That's it. When Julio is out, take the damn play sheet away from him.
Take him out.
We're gonna take the whole play sheet away from him. When Julio don't play, we're gonna take the whole play sheet. We're gonna break the headset so he can't talk and speak. We're gonna do all that.
I think what the Falcons fans need to do while we trying to, take Matt Ryan's head, send a letter to Off the Blade and say, please fire Dirt Cutter.
Hey,
We will not renew our memberships and our, as being fans and season ticket holders, we ain't finna pay for anything. We want Dirt Cutter gone so we can be back in the stadium. That's what y'all need to do. Petition and send Flowery Branch some letters. That's what y'all need to do. Flood them with letters and let them know. Let Dirt go.
Hey, but remember, he is not Dirt Cutter. He is former friend. He is
former friend.
Y'all remember the water boy. I don't know if these folks remember the water boy, but former friend was the fucking offensive line coach. And he couldn't talk worth a damn. He sounded like Ed Ogeron from LSU. All you hear is like what? You see the players looking like what he say? Okay. That's probably what it sounds like when Dirt Cutter calls the plays. He's like, bye on there.
Dirt Cutter probably like, you know what? I know everything that was working before was good, but we're gonna go right back to what we always do. Like whenever something goes well, he's ready to convert right on back over to what's not working. That's his issue. You know what? You know what? Let me go ahead and just stick to what I think is gonna happen. Let's go ahead and just go back to what we know. No,
man, we don't have a chance, man. I'm just gonna throw it to Julio. We ain't got a chance. Let's just throw the ball again. We ain't got a chance.
Did y'all see the comment about the guy said, since we have Calvin Ridley, why does the offense still be stagnant?
We just answered that. Dirt Cutter.
Yeah. But it's also because
Calvin Ridley was absent. I mean, you're still putting too much emphasis on Julio. We still keep talking about Julio. If Calvin Ridley is stagnant with Julio off the field, that's a problem. Offensive coordinator should know how to get one receiver the ball. That's what his job is, to design plays to make sure that he gets the ball.
And Matt Ryan is better.
Yep, pretty much.
Matt Ryan is better than throwing in the middle of the field too, though. So Calvin Ridley's not known for going to the middle of the field like that either. So he's not gonna get the ball as much because he's a deep threat. He's an out route runner. He
doesn't like running deep ends. The idea that he doesn't run, that's absolutely false. His issue, he's not a contact player. and you have to kind of mask. You kind of have to mask his his physicality. So what I mean by that, you want to have him in a lot of trip sets. You want to have him really in trip sets where he doesn't have to worry about being, pushed around by, the slot guy and hit by a linebacker and a safety. And you can hide that. You can hide players like that in trip sets. This is the reason why the Patriots have had these small little itty bitty midget ass receivers for years. They utilize the trip sets to mask that. Those guys can't take those big hits over and over again. They just do an excellent job of hiding their small receivers. That's what you need to do with Cameron. And
Edelman can. Edelman definitely takes those hits, but other ones can't.
I mean, but his head about to fall off. His head, knees, everything about to fall off.
And so basically what you would say is when Julio is out there, it's throw it to the Julio show. Is that what you said?
But Matt Ryan's better at throwing the tight ends, and we all know that. That's why I'm trying to figure out why Dirk Cutter hasn't planned a scheme to throw to Hayden Hurst. Matt Ryan has always been good with tight ends. I don't know how he doesn't know that. He knew that back when he had Tony G. You can use the same scheme. You don't even use that scheme.
He was forced to throw the ball to Tony. Tony wasn't gonna put up with that crap. Tony was like, "No, you gonna give me that ball." I wish you would say, Tony, I'm not throwing you the ball. You go block, Tony. Tony gonna look at you like, what? Block? Like, okay. You want me to block? Hey, okay. Hey, all right. How do you explain that?
Hey, I'm about to say, I got a question. Now, what if he would have had a tight end like Shannon Sharp who talks a lot like he do?
Oh, he been gone a long time ago. Somebody would have been dead.
Dead though? Oh man.
Yeah. Dead, bro. Hey man. Hey, Sharp don't play that mess, bro. Like, you gonna throw me the ball. I'm gonna whoop that. Sharp don't play that mess. Nah.
Whoa.
What's up?
Shout out to Whitehead with the $20.
Oh,
Whitehead.
Whoa.
Appreciate it.
Wow.
We're gonna let the
we got to make that comment highlight for real.
He said basically you're going to let the coach that come in who created the offense go, and his other coaches then bring in two offensive coordinators who was running the offense that's not theirs and expect success.
Sharp, his garbage ass. He went back to Alabama quick. Some coaches are just made to do college and not NFL.
You right about that.
Did somebody just say
I'm gonna say this about
Grizzly God Sauce said really equal Marvin Harrison? What?
Yeah, I saw that.
Huh? Wait, what? Huh? What? Who?
What?
What?
He said Calvin Ridley equal Marvin Harrison.
No. Calvin Ridley ain't on that level yet. He ain't on that level yet.
Marvin Harrison has some nasty.
No, he's not.
And then we talk about Marvin Harrison before he got Reggie Wayne. Yeah. He ain't on that level yet.
He can get there over time, though. Give him like 3-4 years, but he ain't nowhere near that right now.
Right.
I don't think he's a number one.
Ice Finesse says Hayden is hold on. Hayden has Tony Gonzalez traits.
He's faster. I don't think he does.
He does. I think he definitely does.
He just don't have the jump ball like Tony Gonzalez is a post. He'll post you up. We haven't seen Hayden Hurst yet. He'll post you up. Like I said, you better be able to out jump him because you wasn't out jumping Tony Gonzalez.
Even at 40.
Even at, like I said, he was running the Jason Witten routes here in Atlanta, but you was not gonna go through him.
I mean, he was good at running those little 3 dump off routes, little curls. Oop, and he'll spin off you. Oop, gotta catch me.
Exactly. That's why I said you wasn't gonna get through him. That's the thing. But like I said, like y'all said, I feel like Dirk Cutter don't utilize him enough to really see what he's really capable of.
And that's why his ass he needs to go. Just on that alone. You got this damn freak animal running a 4-4-4-5 at tight end. We're just not gonna throw him the ball. We're just gonna put him at tight end, put him on the end of the line, and he's just gonna block most of the game.
Don't even put him on the outside. Like how the Saints do Jared Cook, we need to do Hayden Hurst like that. Take advantage of mismatches.
Yep.
Put him on the outside, let him go one-on-one with those small corners and like throw the ball up. Let him be physical.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, you see what he did.
I'm not even gonna lie. Versus the Cowboys, when they had the double set and they basically had Hayden Hurst running the angle route and how he left the linebacker like that, we need to do that more.
Yeah, I like that. That was different. Yeah, I like that.
That was, my God, that was nasty.
Nasty routes. He's good at that. Versus the Seahawks, he had a laid out catch. You threw it to him 2 times the rest of the game. Like I don't know what y'all expect. The Cowboys, he had a touchdown. Didn't throw it to him in the second half. Like they just
like you said, Matt Ryan loves to throw tight ends. He loves to throw the tight ends.
But Ice Finesse said Tony G will always be the GOAT. Don't let me fool y'all.
Definitely.
Oh, definitely. He's gonna be out there like that.
Yeah, he be having our back too, man. I don't know if y'all be paying attention before the pregame and all. He be having our back. He be telling everybody
absolutely, all the time.
Oh, definitely.
You know, he best friend with Matt Ryan. That's why
I love Tony.
Yeah, he know. He said Matt Ryan and that Falcons team was the reason why I played a couple more years in Atlanta because he was supposed to have been gone. We were only supposed to have him for like what 2 or 3 seasons.
2012.
That was it.
3 years. Yeah.
Hey, y'all look at this comment by Andrew G. He said this offense Cutter and running wouldn't even work in Madden with the skill level on rookie.
No, that's a fact. I do all audibles with that. Madden is all audibles. I don't believe in nothing he runs.
Oh,
they said Cutter over there asking Madden over there. He using the Ask Madden, please.
Where he say he just throw the play sheet in the garbage? Just Ask Madden. But see, they don't know the Ask Madden. He's like, Ask Madden. Before the coaches that we had Ask Madden. That's what he did.
We gotta do something about that guy, bro. He don't even run fake screens.
Got the phone lines open. Y'all can tune in. Let it out. If you say Matt Ryan sucks, let it out. Whatever.
Let it out. Let us know why. Why? Don't just say he sucks. Come on, tell us why.
Yeah, don't come up on here talking reckless.
Yeah. All right, here you go. Here you go. We got Rebel ATL here. He said Gurley ain't trash. The scheme is stretch out the running game, running Edo and Hill up the middle ain't gonna work. Use Quadri more, not just at the goal line. What more can you say
basically drafted 2 players to sit on it. We basically drafted 2 players just to sit on inactive the inactive list. Like, what the hell is that crap?
Taking all the money,
bro. Exactly. Taking all the money, just sitting there doing nothing.
I wish I had that job.
Exactly,
bro. I'm trying to tell you, I can look like a football player. Shoot.
And cheerlead. That's all I do. Cheerlead.
Exactly. I'm just like, hey, look. You go to the Jason Garrett School of Clapping, and you getting paid that kind of money. I'd be like. Good job. Hold on. We got another one right here. Muhammad Kana says, it annoys me with the fact that the Cardinals, Bills, Saints, Titans, Dolphins, etc. have all gotten better, and we've been stagnant since the Super Bowl.
He said the Cardinals. Who else?
The Cardinals, Bills, Saints, Titans, and Dolphins have gotten better, and we've been stagnant since the Super Bowl.
2017 went to the playoffs. Dolphins haven't went to the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, because it took a while for the Bills to get better.
Yeah, it did take the Bills a while, and then they just drafted Kyler Murray, so.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, the problem is, and Mike alluded to this a while back ago. You have if your head coach and your GM is not on the same page, your draft classes is going to be bad. Hell, look at the 2012 draft class the Falcons had. Them motherfuckers was out the league by year 5. Not even on anybody's practice squad.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I don't know how bad that. Like that. Just think about that, bro. Like not even on someone's practice squad. They ain't even good enough for the bench after the bench. They ain't even good for the bench after the bench.
We have a caller.
Okay, what's good?
How you doing, caller? Who is this?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is John Crowder. How are you?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm doing fine. Hey, I want to go back just a little bit and talk about how our Falcons need to go ahead and build our team to the offensive defensive line. Mike said that we don't need to mess with our offensive line, and I disagree with what he said. Our offensive line is weak as far as when it comes to the center position with Alex Mack being old. One, we need to get a replacement for him, replace Jake Matthews, and get somebody to go alongside of him. If we build our offensive and defensive line, get them going, we'll have more than enough money later on to go ahead and get the quarterback, running back, and whatever else we need. We already got a solid base. All we need to do is build around that base, and that base should be the offensive and defensive line. That's all I got to say.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Go ahead and let Matt, he's going to respond.
Oh, no. We're not doing that. I specifically just said, okay? I just said that Harvey Dahl, Ryan Schrader, I don't know how many other offensive linemen have never been drafted, and these guys have made Pro Bowl alternate teams. Okay? They were alternate Pro Bowls. So why do we continue to say that we need to draft offensive linemen in the first round? Why do you, unless this guy is Jonathan Ogden, like you can promise me that he will be Jonathan Ogden, that you can promise me that he's going to be a Larry Allen, then why the hell am I drafting an offensive lineman in the first round? Like, seriously, let's think about that. You need coaches for offensive linemen. Offensive linemen, offensive coaches, offensive scheme builds chemistry. This is what you need for the offensive line. Chemistry. Defensive line, you need chemistry. You need guys that feed off of each other. Am I right? All right. Am I right? You already know what I want. I want to know what you guys think. People just think, oh, just because you drafted in the first round, oh, this guy was drafted in the second round, he's going to be an automatic. No, that's not how it works. It's all about chemistry. Having the right coaches in, the right scheme to maximize these guys' talent. It has never been about drafting. Because if that was the case, Ron Lee would be a Pro Bowler. He should be in the damn Hall of Fame. What's his name? LSU. That motherfucker throw 70 yards on his knees. If that was the case, he should be in the Hall of Fame. So draft position and where you, what these draft experts have you ranked, that does not mean you're going to be a top player. So let's stop. Let's kill all that bull crap talking about oh, we need to draft new offensive line. No, we need an offensive coach. We need a
He
offensive line coach that knows what he's doing.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Mike, what I said was I never said use a first round draft pick on the offensive and defensive line. I said build the team. Build a team using all of your draft resources. Use your coaches to develop these draft resources into a cohesive unit. That's what I said.
We already drafted.
Repeat that.
For the center, though.
I'm still having an issue. I'm having a hard time comprehending what you're saying.
He said he having a hard time comprehending. Repeat what you said.
Well,
he disconnected already.
Well, basically what he was saying that he didn't say necessarily use the first round.
Okay.
I just put my phone on mute.
Okay. He said, repeat what you had to say. Because he's not clarifying it. He wanted you to repeat it again.
What I was saying was I didn't say anything about drafting offensive and defensive lineman number one. I said build a team around your offensive and defensive line. Whether that's through free agency or the draft or however you get these players in. I said you need to build a team around your offensive and defensive line. Not draft, use your first and second round draft picks, but they can be used as resources. Use those. But use those in conjunction with your coaches to build these teams up into a cohesive unit. That's what I said.
Well, he's saying it wrong. What he's basically saying is you need to come in and basically commit to a scheme. The Falcons don't commit to a scheme. The only way that you're going to get the best out of your offensive line and the defensive line is to commit to a scheme. You can't continue to pass the ball with run block offensive linemen. Caleb McGarry and Jake Matthews run first offensive linemen. So when you pass the ball 50, 60 times a game, guess what? You're not maximizing their talent. Okay, so it's not necessarily you need to bring in this coach or that player. That will never work without the proper scheme. You have to maximize these guys' talent. So I understand what you're saying, and a lot of people just think it's just a matter of players. It's not a matter of players. It's committing to a scheme. This is why the Patriots of year after year, they've always been in contention and top-ranked teams, is because they commit to a scheme. They have never changed their scheme. Like the Patriots, when the last time they changed their offensive scheme? This dude has been quarterback for 19 years, and they never changed the scheme.
All right, J-Rock, what you got to think about that one?
And we got another caller after J-Rock go.
What about the offensive line thing he said?
Yeah.
I think I get what he's trying to say. I think he's trying to say we should probably build more depth with the offensive line, because since we do have Matt getting old, and then we see Jake Matthews kind of showing, less production sometimes. So I kind of get what he's saying. Maybe try to fill in those holes. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, and we got another caller. Go ahead, caller.
How do y'all feel about Josh McDaniels as head coach?
Josh McDaniels.
I would only like that if he's for real, because we've seen Josh McDaniels back out of a freaking head coaching job plenty of times. Is he for real? That's the question with me. Yeah, I would love to have him, but let's be real. Is he real? Is he going to do it?
I about to say, what you think about that jump, man?
Man, Josh McDaniels is a pump faker. He's been pump faking for 3-4 years. I don't got faith in that. He almost signed a dotted line, then changed his mind. I can't trust that man.
He's an example of a pump fake.
Yeah.
That man said a pump faker.
My question is, what can Josh McDaniels do without Tom Brady?
Well, we already see that.
Exactly.
Yep.
We don't trust that. He literally turned down a head coaching job because he thought Tom Brady was going to stay in New England.
Mm-hmm.
And look what I got in him.
I don't think he has faith in himself, honestly.
No.
That's all Carl got?
Yeah, so Josh McDaniels, I can't see him doing that. The only way Josh the only way Josh McDaniels gonna be going to another team is if he's going down to Tampa Bay to coach Tom Brady.
Mm.
That's it.
That's it.
I got a question. Do y'all think we should go with an offensive minded head coach or a defensive minded head coach?
I really don't care. I don't think it matters. Without the proper GM, it doesn't matter because the GM's the one who's really going to be calling the shots, man. I don't think it matters. Like we've seen this before. If the general manager is the one that's making the picks, signing the guys, signing the scouting department, putting the scouting department together, like that's what's been the Falcons' issues. It's been Thomas Dimitroff bringing all this fucking trash from other organizations. He's the one who brought in Sarkisian. He's the one who brought in all these coaches, these trash ass players. Like he's the one who did that. He's the one who signed Terrell McClain. I can keep going on, like Derek Shelby. Like he's the one who brought in these guys. That's his players. He did that. So that's the GM. I'm more focused on the GM. We have to get a GM that knows what he's doing because if the GM and the head coach does not get it on, you just said it. If they don't get it on, they can't coexist. Nothing freaking matters. It doesn't matter with the coach. They have to coexist. So we need to hire the right general manager.
Well, since you said that, we need to figure out who is our worst free agent signing
of all time or recently.
I'm just gonna go for 10 years since 2010.
I will go.
I already know mine. I'll take mine.
I gotta let Jack Man take it first. I'm on with this.
I got Ray Edwards. We paid a lot of money to that joker, and he didn't do a damn thing when he was here.
I got one.
Who you got?
What is it? Pride Jerry? The D tackle?
We drafted him from our
he was drafted.
You said free agents. My bad. Free agents. My bad.
That joker just quit on us.
That dude didn't even try no more after he got hurt. Said, "Oh, my knee, I'm gone." I'm gone, bro. Oh, tweak my knee. Gotta go sit down. That man when he. I'll say.
Hey, yeah, we have another caller.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, caller. How you doing, caller?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Let everybody know who you are.
I'm Harrison the Bunny from the chat, and it's nice to meet all y'all.
Thank you.
Right, what's happening, man?
What's good, bro?
They said, what's happening?
So I just want to say this.
What's happening?
Can I just speak on the fact of some people who say they want to get rid of Matt Ryan, all that?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's just say this for the scenario. People want to say trade Matt Ryan, bench Matt Ryan. Okay, so here's the scenario. What if Matt Ryan gets benched? Who's our backup?
Conference locked.
Did y'all hear that?
If Matt Ryan's bench, who's the backup?
Yeah, who's the backup if Matt Ryan's benched?
Matt Schaub. Unfortunately. He threw for 500 yards last year.
Matt Sharp.
He threw for 500 yards last year.
How old is he?
How old is he?
He's older than Matt Ryan.
Yeah, older than Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he was Michael Vick's backup.
So again, what is Matt Sharp?
Nothing.
Like, what are we accomplishing?
Nothing. He's on the bench for a reason.
So if we're not going to accomplish anything, then so why are we doing things that isn't going to accomplish anything but make it worse? Because if we started Matt Sharp the rest of the season, we wouldn't win a game. The whole season, we wouldn't win a game.
Absolutely. I think the cast agrees with you on that one.
So
yeah, I don't.
Also, people don't realize this. We have a loyal owner, and we pay the man $33 million. Why are we getting rid of someone who we paid $33 million?
Yeah, make it make sense.
Some Falcons fans don't understand that.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure that out myself. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
First QB to 150 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. And I also tell myself, people complain that Matt Ryan holds the ball too long, and so for him holding the ball too long, that reminds me of two things: people ain't open, or he got nobody to throw it to. Because outside of Julio, who else do you have? Because it's going to be the same formula. If Julio's out the game, who I hope plays because he's on my fantasy team, I need to win that game this week. So if he doesn't play, you got really who's going to get double teamed, and our third and fourth string receivers are going to be one-on-one. Who's going to get open?
Yeah.
Everybody no one knows. Everybody cool with it.
I know who's going to be open.
Doesn't even have an offensive line. Because the last time I checked, every single play, he only gets like two seconds for the ball.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we don't.
Everybody agree with
either
you.
that or the same D line as the Falcons' offensive line is pretty nice.
They just got Cameron Jordan.
Yeah, so they just got Cameron Jordan.
They did. They didn't do nothing but bull rush that whole game. They didn't do no other finesse move, nothing. It was all bull rush.
No other finesse moves or nothing.
Absolutely.
Everything is just, and everything is everything. Julio's like the only good player we have, and without Julio, we don't win again.
I can't say that now.
And that's all I gotta say.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Appreciate the call, man.
Appreciate it.
I see where he's coming from. I see where he's coming from. I see where he's coming from. He's not wrong in what he's saying. Like outside of Julio, there isn't one consistently winning at the rate that Julio is winning with his route concept. Like Julio, like if the ball is just anywhere near his vicinity, he's gonna come down with it. So that's not a lot of players on outside of Ridley, maybe, so even Ridley has issues with consistently winning those battles. So I see where he's coming from. He's not wrong in that aspect. But anytime your receivers, your running backs, your tight ends aren't open, that is a direct issue with the offensive coordinator. Because your offensive coordinator is supposed to create mismatches and attack a defense's weaknesses. So when they're not open, is his freaking fault. Period. Point blank. Because if they can get open with those slow receivers, again, I keep going back to the Patriots. If they can get open with those little slow, I was about to say something else, but I keep that with myself. But they can keep those little slow dudes. If they can get open, why the hell we can't get open?
I don't think Calvin really has figured out how to beat double coverage just yet either. He's still young compared to Julio. Julio knows how to beat double coverage. And if Julio goes out and they're double teaming Ridley, he hasn't learned that just yet. There's certain concepts you have to do to beat double coverage.
Mm-hmm.
But you was going to that question talking about worst free agent acquisitions. That are we talking about the last 10 years or are we talking about the last 20 years?
We're just doing 10.
Hey, it don't matter, man.
Okay, because I got one. I got one now.
Because I was about to say, if you was going the last 20 years outside, you got plenty of them. You got Peerless, Ashley Laley, you got Joe Horn, Jason Webster. You basically come up with a starting 22 with bad free agents that we had.
Yeah, that price really blew up. I think I bought the Peerless Price jersey.
Oh. Ooh, I ain't do that.
I made him so much money. I was young. I'm like, you gonna be an all-star. That fooled me, boy.
That is a name we don't use here.
Hey, I want to redeem myself. I know I said the wrong thing. I thought you said draft. I thought you said draft. I want to redeem myself, but you said the worst one. I think what was his name? Tyson Jackson. I think he was the worst.
Yeah.
From the Chiefs. Oh my God. And hey, listen.
I expected more.
It's crazy you brought that up because I remember in 2015 we was complaining that we gotta do better on the offense and defensive line, and that was the year in free agency we did it, and all them motherfuckers was bust. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm like, bro, he finna be good.
Yeah, you can definitely tell because we tried it so many times in the free agency and we have had not one success with ends. We even grabbed old ass OC Umenyiora, like
on his last leg.
Oh,
I forgot all about that one.
And guess who was the GM? Guess who was the GM?
CD?
Let's guess. Take a while. Guess who's the GM?
CD.
And
hey, what? Hold on. Wasn't that the year we had a chance to still go to playoffs too? And we got the shit beat out by the Panthers, 34-3.
Yeah, I think that was the last game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God!
I think both teams were 69 or some shit like that.
Yeah. I think that was the year where Thomas Dimitrov came on the field and did his little dance.
Because we beat the Saints, and OC had ran that fumble back for a touchdown to end the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Terrible. Got blew out.
Oh, y'all said Tyson Jackson. I was gonna go with Paul Soliai.
Oh God.
That was the same year, right?
Yeah, that was the same year.
Same year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because we were gonna run a bunch of 3-4 concepts, and we never got the outside linebackers to even run that concept. So
that was now I remember that year. That was no 3-4 concept. They were trying to run nickel all goddamn year. It didn't work.
And we had a slow linebacker.
That's just getting fat. See.
Hey,
I'm about to say, what about Ed Hartwell?
Damn, we got a lot of them. Jesus Christ.
You didn't have to bring that one up. I forgot all about that one. Yeah, that dude was terrible. That was a horrible signing. Jesus, man.
Like I said, Joe Horn was another one.
Steven Jackson. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say this. Dante Robinson was a terrible signing. Like he $50 million was a horrible signing. It didn't was anything we asked for. Like that was a terrible signing.
He was a good tackler. That's it.
Oh, you talking about Kamikaze Robinson?
That was it.
Hey, he was like a suicide bomber. He'll take somebody out and then take himself out. Suicide bomber.
He had that one good play, 2012 versus the 49ers in the playoff game. But it was on a 1-yard line. And he flipped
Oh no! Oh God! You really can have a 22-man roster with.
That's another TD signing that went home. Oh my God, we paid him like $30 million or something like that.
45 for like 4 years.
Oh my God,
that was all the same year.
Man.
That 2015 free agency class was not good. Oh my God.
Man, how that dude still got a job? Like that man must have had pictures of Arthur Blank butt naked with a minor or something. Like, God damn, but how the hell you survive?
No, he didn't.
Oh, I'm about to say I got the list. It says Thomas Dimitroff's 5 worst free agency signings.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Donta Robinson.
Oh, who else? Who else made the cut?
John Asamoah.
Okay. We 2 for 2.
Steven Jackson.
Okay. 3 for 3.
Tyson Jackson.
Oh, 4 for 4. Oh, that
Ray
Wendy's
Edwards.
combo. That Wendy's combo.
Whoa.
What was that last one again?
Ray Edwards.
We named
Man,
all
we
5
5
of
for
them.
5, man.
We named all 5 of them, bro. That's embarrassing.
Dang, we done hit the 4 for 4 Wendy's.
Exactly. That just sound about good right now, though. I just got fed to eat, so I can't do that.
Hey, man.
Okay, it said, Asamoah was 5 years, $22.5 million. Oh, yeah, that Dr. Robinson contract was ridiculous. 6 years for $57 million, 22 guarantee.
Yikes. Wow.
Yikes.
We should have took some of that money and just re-signed D'Angelo Hall.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You might be right about that one.
Hey, I know Miss Maggie said this though. Like, what does y'all like think on who we should draft or what position we should draft first round?
Oh, I got free safety.
I was gonna say a safety too, because we do need that head honcho in the back. Because I'm talking about like one of those Ed Reed, those playmakers in the back. We need one of them lurkers.
Mm-hmm.
Like
we never had that.
Yeah, I was gonna say another corner. I wouldn't mind another corner.
I'm scared to trust this staff of corners, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You think so?
AJ Terrell the real deal, but I just it's tough, man. I don't know, bro.
I'll take a bite at another corner.
We definitely need a safety because like our safeties can't get to certain passes, and that's like we end up giving a lot of deep ball big plays because we can't get to certain spots on the field. And quarterbacks know that. So, like, if a quarterback knows he can make that throw because he knows the safety is not going to be there, he's not going to be hesitant and prevents certain throws when you got a guy like, Wilson or Honey Badger. Like, they're going to end up near a pass if you float the ball too high or you try to, threaten them. Like, they're going to touch the ball. So we know for a fact that a safety that's going to get that defensive line, and you just give Grady Jarrett an extra a second and a half, man. Come on, man. Come on. That's a sack right there. That's all Grady needs is an extra second. That's it. He's going to beat you. He's going to get there. And I think that's what we need, man. We need that free safety because Ricardo Allen, I know you guys have seen him this year. So many plays that he just was slow on, and not just him. It's been KZ too. KZ has missed a lot of plays where he was just too slow to passes, and I think we definitely need a safety, especially with Keanu Neal going free agency also. So we definitely need a safety.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, I'm about to say, I'll definitely say safety, and there is a reason why I say it. Let me bring this up to you. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute. It might not show up, but basically, if you watch that Saints game and you saw that 57, that bomb that Taysom Hill threw, y'all look up next gen stats. Ricardo Allen played so far away from the play, you swore he went to the concession stand to get a beer.
Yeah, that and that's the reason why I said free safety, man. That dude, whew, it's scary to see how slow our safeties are to balls, and like it get worse. It just continues to get worse.
But yeah, they got Dimitri right here.
Any final thought?
We can go ahead into these final thoughts.
All right, J Rock, what you got, man?
Final thoughts. I'll let y'all go first. Y'all go.
Yeah, man.
All right, so I'm just hoping that Dirk Cutter shows up this week. We're not expecting shit from him, but we just hoping he at least has 15 plays to start the first half. Like, come on, bro. 15 plays. Show me something, bro. You've been an offensive coordinator, head coach for so long. Like, you have to know how to read defenses a little bit. Please show me that you are in the game room watching some type of film. Please show it to me. If we give Matt Ryan a little bit of time and give him a good game plan, he will force the Raiders. But if not, good luck. And the Raiders are last in pass, so we're gonna have to throw the ball. So let's just be prepared for that.
All right, K Styles.
Oh, my bad. I'm about to say, hold on. I just got sent something. I have a new exclusive here. Dirk Cutter said he upgraded his playbook.
Stop it.
Yes, he did. He upgraded his playbook. You want to see what his playbook look like?
Maggie T playbook.
No.
Oh man.
Oh.
Not the NFL blitz.
Oh man, bro.
Everybody got the NFL blitz playbook out there.
on the right side, that's all the plays they gonna run.
Hey, look. That's just page one.
That's just page one.
In Dirk Cutter's case, he only has one page.
Exactly.
Hey, so that was good. Did you clip that? Page one.
Exactly. You try page 2, it says "do not comprehend."
Oh man. Hey, have y'all ever seen how Matt Ryan be looking after dumbass plays? Like his eyes be squinting, like he's so confused.
Yes. And you can see it all in his body language, his face. It's just like, man, we running this bullshit again. It's like he's hearing. You can tell he's listening to the play come in, and his face just like,
ain't this some bull?
Like Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? That man, like
because every time he look over to the sideline and he see Dirk Cutter, he just sees this.
Oh man.
You just see that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm done. I am done. I'm done.
I'm gonna watch that tonight, bro. I'm watching that tonight, bro.
Hey, when he played the first drill, it made it for me because he was talking all that shit. He's like, "Go, come on, gotta come back down." And get that man like, "Oh, cool, bang, bang, bang." What?
J-Rock. Final thought.
I expect us to be a little bit different this week, only because Todd Gurley's out the game. So I'm curious to see how we're going to go with running back. I think we're all curious and see if we're going to utilize all the running backs that we haven't seen in like forever. Hopefully Dirk Cutter is open-minded and not just one-dimensional. Hopefully he figures it out. And let Matt Ryan run the play. Let him know how to. I think if I'm correct, when we played the Saints, I think after the first half, I think we ran a couple no-hudders, if I'm correct, right? And we started to move the ball a little. a little bit better.
Julio came back into the game.
Yeah. So I think let Matt Ryan, do his audibles. No huddle. I think no huddle that does really well.
It does.
The defense, who knows? I just think last week the offense put the defense at bad spots, so it caused them to be out there for so long. But I think it's gonna be a little bit different because we'll have Fowler back, but who knows? This like I said, this team, we gonna get something different. So we don't know, but all I gotta say is just beware of those key players that they got over there in Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs and that tight end wide receiver. What is his name?
Waller.
Yeah, watch out for him. That dude is something serious.
Bracket cover.
You thought Jared Cook would be yeah, but no. This week, Waller, yeah, he's everywhere on the field. Just watch out. I think he's the main factor we really need to watch out for because they don't really have any like crazy name receivers. They have Nelson Aguilar. Okay. But if you can line up Waller at wide receiver and tight end, and then you got Jason Witten, you can put that in there in the mix as well. That's nasty. So, and then just like Mike said, they know how to put up points. So don't play around with them. They defense, they're last in pass rushing, but they know how to put up points. So I'm expecting a shootout. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Okay. Mad Mike.
I want everybody to do this right now. Go if you're new to this channel. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Atlanta Falcons Nation. All right. Atlanta Falcons Nation. Head to Atlanta Falcons Nation. Please hit that subscribe button. Help us on the quest to 1,000. We're trying to get monetized, man. We're trying to get monetized so we can continue to add to not only the phone lines and just upgrading our equipment so we can just give you guys content, Falcons content. We're talking about real content, not all this watered down bull crap that you see from other platforms that show not be named, but you guys know who they are. They watered down, they're boring, and they just don't tell the truth, and they don't give you the facts of the matter. We're giving you. Well, I don't just say, okay, this guy sucks or this guy's playing well. I'm going to show you with film why I say these things. A lot of these people don't do that. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help you guys see exactly what we're saying. So go to Atlanta Falcons Nation. We have an excellent team. We're going to continue to even hire. We're going to get some writers. So if you guys are even writers, all right, if you want to write, we have a website up now. Hit us up. Hit myself, Miss Maggie T up, like anybody, okay? Hit us up. We would love to have you guys' thoughts. Just have your thoughts and have you, submit either an article that you want to put out. Like it doesn't matter. Just hit us up, man. We want to give you guys a place where you guys can be heard. So AtlantaFalconsNation.com. Check us out there, as well as the Discord. If you guys don't know what the Discord is, it's just a place where not just Atlanta Falcons players, like Atlanta Falcons fans, it's for everyone. All right. Well, we can have a respectable, just debate on all sports, not just Atlanta Falcons content. This is all sports. Some of you guys are Atlanta Falcons, but some of you got like fans of other teams. If you want to come in and talk about LeBron James in the Discord, come in the Discord and talk about LeBron James.
That's what I was getting ready to say about the Discord. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, J-Rock.
Yeah, definitely. I got Mike gave me the opportunity to make the Discord look nice, and I'm trying to get everybody. So how this same channel, how everybody's chatting and everything, let's put all that into the Discord because we want that same energy. Everybody that hasn't joined the Discord, you don't have to be Falcons fans. This is yourself. This is lifestyle. It's open-minded. You don't have to be just strictly Atlanta. This is all open-minded. Everybody chats all the time. You can make friends, whole bunch of stuff, but join the Discord. It's open-minded. Actually, I got a open tab for the Discord. It's called After Show. So if we can get a lot of people in the Discord, like how we do these shows here, we can basically transfer this whole conversation and put it in the Discord. I would love for that to happen. So like when we offline right now, like
we'll be in that
we
Discord.
get done, take all this comments, all this fun stuff.
And I see that all day, every day. Like the Discord.
Yep, all day, every day. Y'all can talk it up.
Y'all can talk to us all day long. Yes. Yep. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. We're gonna upgrade our system eventually. Look, the struggle is real.
That's why we need y'all. We need y'all to like go ahead and subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. Like, we want to serve you. Okay. We ain't got that LeBron James money. I want that LeBron James money, so we can't afford that. we can't afford that. But what you guys help, man, we can help us get there. And like I said, it's all about you guys, man. We want to help continuously serve you. So help us out, man. Help us out. We truly appreciate it. But Miss Maggie, you want to close us out?
Yes, we will close it out. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. we have the Red Clay Sports Show. That is a Falcons show, but we do talk about whatever's going on in the ATL as well as far as sports. So if it's whether it be in Hawks, Braves, Atlanta United, whatever, we are talking about that along with that's right before college football. So you already know we might talk about a little bit of UGA or Georgia Tech or Georgia State, what have you. Tune in tomorrow morning. You will see Jumpman on there as well as Magnus. Then I think we're going to have Rich on actually tomorrow morning. So our official pre-show, everybody been asking about that, even though, you know, we're getting down to the wire at this point. But
raise the roof.
We are bringing up the pre-show. So y'all tune into that at 11 a.m. because you already know Atlanta, it's hard to find anything on Falcons content on the weekend. So we bringing it to you, y'all. So make sure everybody that's watching tonight, tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. All right. On the next beat, make sure you follow Matt Mike Sports, Just K Styles, J Rock. I don't know if you have a channel yet, but Twisted Torch TV. Follow him as well as Lush Exchange. Is unrelated to Falcons football, but you know we on there acting crazy. But to the next time, you guys, this is Atlanta Falcons Nation. We are the nation, and we out.
Hey,
and he's on Twitch.
Look, I'm about to say Dirk Cutter just called me. Hold on, I'm gonna let you talk to him right quick.
Oh man.
Hold on.
No.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
and we out.
Y'all be safe.